Jeffrey's just about to post his comments. He's wrote "You're beautiful" to a girl on Instagram and he's gonna comment it publicly. Jeffrey, I'm not sure that's a good idea. And he's sweating and he's shaking and his heart's beating fast and his finger goes down to post. And then suddenly, someone stops him. Someone saves him from embarrassing himself. Who could it be? Adonis. Adonis sees young Jeffrey making the mistake that so many young guys make. Publicly commenting on a girl's picture and saying, "You're beautiful." Or even worse, pretending to like something about that girl which isn't her appearance, and so they comment, "Oh wow, nice plant pot in the background. Oh whoa, is that a poster behind you, this band, because I like this band." They don't. Adonis is gonna save Jeffrey. And so, day by day, Adonis teaches Jeffrey exactly how to master the art of complimenting a woman. And it works. Jeffrey actually gets his first ever girlfriend. And he gets to live this terrific life of beautiful memories. Their first date, their 10th date, the 100th date. He's genuinely actually really happy with himself. And so one day Jeffrey's in a beautiful restaurant with a waterfall view, sat with his woman, with this new self-image as this guy who's actually intelligent and wise and mature and sophisticated. He's got a beautiful woman on his arms who actually really likes him. And in this restaurant on this day, at the corner of his eye, Jeffrey spots Adonis just reading a newspaper to the side. Adonis sees Jeffrey and his woman, and they both just give each other a little nod. I'm going to tell you about my first ever cold approach. So if you visualize me, awkward, skinny fat little brown kid who's traumatized is watching these like cold approach videos on YouTube. Oh, go up and compliment her. That's a really, really good idea. Right, okay, so I'm gonna try this. Me and one of my friends go to the town center. We take the bus there and everything. And I'm already nervous, by the way. We're walking around, you know, Hamza, there's a girl there. No, she's busy. No, she's ugly, like, she wasn't ugly. Oh no, she's working. No, she wasn't working. Just excuse after excuse after excuse. Finally, it's almost time for us to leave. We've been walking around for like 2 hours like predators, looking for like women to practice on it. I mean, it sounds kind of crazy. I'm only 16, okay, so it's not that bad, but eventually I'm just thinking like, I think I'm just gonna do it. My friend has walked up a little bit and he hasn't even realized that I've slowed down. Inside of this shop, to my right, there's like a clothes shop. There's like a female assistant, you know, who's working there. She's just kind of like stood at the front, just waiting for someone to come in to greet them or whatever. And I think this is it. So I literally just walk in, again, skinny, fat, awkward, traumatized 16-year-old me, walk in, already nervous and stuff. Oh, I just wanted to, you're beautiful. Sorry. I literally apologized. And I walked out. You know, in a second of awkwardness, I didn't even look behind me. I didn't even wait, you know, to hear her response or anything. Few seconds of awkwardness and you know, some weird kind of shame for, you know, not being super confident with what I did. But then after that, I actually started to feel pretty good. And when I told my friend, he had stopped and he looked at me. He was like, "Why did you go in there? Did you speak to her?" And I said, "Yeah, I did. I said she was beautiful." I said, No, you didn't. Like, we're actually kind of happy. And you know, it was on the same day, when I was still 16 years old, literally the same day, that we ended up getting the bus back towards his house. And on the bus, there was 2 girls there. And we literally thought we should, like, you know, carry on the momentum. We end up, our stop was the next one, but then the bus stopped and they were getting off, so we pretty much followed them off the bus, but like it was only like an extra it was only like, bro, cold approaching makes you fucking weird, man. It makes you do some crazy shit. Like, yeah, so we're following these girls off the bus and it's literally only like an extra 2-minute walk away for us, so it's kind of worth it, I guess. But yeah, we end up going off, and the momentum's just inside of me, and so it was so much easier for me to kind of like, you know, we walked in front of the girls for a second, then I just, you know, got a little bit more confident. I stopped and just said like, oh, excuse me, like, do you go to our school? I thought you know, I wasn't smooth. But I did say something like, oh, you know, do you go to our school? I didn't recognize you. Oh, does your sister go to? Oh, okay, but you're so where are you from? What are you doing today? And I'm pretty sure I ended up getting her number, which was the first cold approach number that I had ever gotten on my first ever day, second approach. The momentum carried me there. And I had a really good mindset about this, where I didn't feel like this huge amount of like shame and regret. And you know, a lot of guys will go out there to cold approach and they feel horrible after they've been rejected. I had one friend who I was kind of like coaching, and when he went, and he was honestly, quite frankly, a Chad. I'm not even taking the piss. This is what like a lot of people online don't realize. Even Chads are struggling these days. So this guy's 6'2", attractive guy. He was getting into the gym and everything. Nice style, and he ends up going out to cold approach. And I speak to him the next day, and he's like, I got fucking black-pilled. He's like, no, I will never go out and approach again. I will never do it. I'm like, wait, what happened? He's like, bro, like he spoke to like 4 women and he got rejected. He said, even the fat bitch rejected me. That was his words, right? And obviously it can be quite like a black pill moment to go and cold approach and try and compliment a woman and she doesn't take it well. And maybe you've complimented a woman online or in school. These days it seems to be all online, and she leaves it on read, or she ignores it, or worst of all, you can kind of tell that she's probably screenshotted it and she sent it to the group chat of people that you know, and it feels really awkward.